Now, in terms of product, so we have a word of the day, and today's word is vaporware, which, as you know, is that software, but it's not yet software, but it's up in the air. Yeah, how did you start designing stuff? I mean, like for you, Azran, you're more of the business guy, right? I'm sure. Was your vaporware the product that you built, or was it the blueprint?
So interestingly for us, we opted at the beginning to have or to use an existing platform. It's an European video technology platform, and because they know how to operate in multiple countries, multiple currencies, multiple languages for subtitling, dubbing tracks, etc. So we could basically take their brochure and say, this is how we're going to do it. This is how it's going to look. This is how the catalog looks like, and this is how the data is going to be stored on Amazon Web Services in the cloud. So the issue of the product concept was not a big deal. I think we had an existing product that we could point to that says, okay, this is how they've used it. We're going to use the same technology platform to build iFlix as a starting point. But within a few months, we started customizing a lot. We started hiring our own technology developers, software engineers, programmers to write our own code to have all kinds of unique features that never existed before.
Fantastic. So it was really a cross collaboration in terms of building it. You never had to invent anything, did you?
Nope.
And that's the smartest kind of
go to market very, very fast.
Exactly. Something ready, take it out there. Man, I wish I could do something like that. Okay, and what about for you, Imran? I mean, like, again, you're designing something new.
Okay.
It's been hard putting it together.
Most of the vaporware, should we say, are in the form of sketches. And we believe in, there's two ways of creating a new product. And one way you start with the available technology. So what do you have, and you want to create a new product. Whereas we have a different view where we started with the user experience. So put aside the technology, so like what kind of user experience that you want to create. So we want to create a user experience where when people wake up in the morning, then they don't want to think what to wear. They don't want to decide anything. They just want to automate everything. I've heard of a saying that says, if you do the same thing 3 times, automate the action. So basically from there, we envision the user experience of sexy, slick design, fashion app that suggests easily, simply what to wear. Okay.
T-shirt, jeans, sneakers.
T-shirt, jeans, sneakers.
Very automated.
That's automated right there. And speaking of users, what's your user base right now, iFlix?
Well, it's crossed a couple of million across the different markets, especially since what happened was we pivoted our model and started working much closer with our telecom partners. So for example, here in Malaysia, every Unify customer has access to iFlix at no additional cost. Every Digi postpaid customer above their 78 plan has access to iFlix, which means iFlix now becomes a lot more accessible. People don't have to specifically choose or pull out their credit cards. They're entitled to use it as part of their telco subscription. So usage basically jumped and accelerated very fast because there is now an existing customer base in the millions who have that entitlement.
Fantastic. No, and that's exactly what we need to hear. I was worried I'd have to pay for it, but since I already paid for it with my phone bill, get it now, download iFlix, try it out, everybody. I'm talking about each and every one of you. Yes. Okay. And I hear you trying to build a community. This education game is going to be a long way for you because nobody knows what it's like to take a little man who tells you what to wear in your pocket.
Yeah.
Kidding. But yes, tell us about this. Tell us about this community you're building.
So basically, we just launched the MVP of the first prototype of Ombre last week, and right now we have around 500 users.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. But we don't do any mass marketing yet, so we just do via our own channel. So from there, the reason of this decision is because we want to build or educate early adopters first. Because Ombre is something new, it's unlike Shopper or Polyvore because we don't. Ombre don't tell you what to wear based on other person. We tell you what to wear based on yourself. So based on your skin tone or your height or your body shape. So to educate something new, I think we want to try to see the feedbacks or direction of behavior of the early adopters. So in the first 3-4 months, we want to see how the MVP, the user's behavior. Then we will start with the development for Android as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it. Try it out yourself. Understand what it's like to personally fashionize yourself. Well, it's not even a word, fashionize. But be fashionable, but with your own tones. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
In your own skin. Being comfortable in your own skin. Join the community that's going to make this happen personally. That's Imran Sheikh, ladies and gentlemen. And Abdul Muslim Rahman.